Welcome once more to this new session. I am as you see, my name is written there, the instructor Yonko. I am a computer engineer. Okay, we are going to continue by doing task 3.2. Let me load it because we are in chapter 3. We're talking of MS Excel, which is a spreadsheet. Let me open and let us see and how to proceed. Okay, this is our task. Let me increase as usual. We are on task 3.2, which is performing arithmetic operation. As I said, Excel is used to perform arithmetic operations and logical comparison. Arithmetic operation, I mean addition, multiplication, division, and also logical comparison, like what greater than, less than, greater, equal to, all those things of comparison to compare different things. That is the work of Excel. Now they say, reading the instruction, they say, let me just enlarge it once more. They say table 3.2 shown below demonstrates the weekly expenditure of a hypothetical family in Douala, Cameroon. Using a suitable spreadsheet, enter the information shown on table 3.2. Okay, that is 3.2, and we say using a suitable spreadsheet. I say spreadsheet is being entered in MS Excel. Let me go and load MS Excel. I go to the search tab and I just type Excel. I then load it. While I launch it, we are going to wait for it to open, and I take a blank workbook as usual. Okay, this is my Excel workbook. Let me minimize and just also minimize this for us to work, and at the same time look. I think that one with that it will be easy for us to see and proceed easily. Okay, this one we're going to increase it. Now they say enter the data. You see on top here is written A B C D. I told you this is the column letter. You should not type that this is already it here. Don't type anything like that, or don't type this number. Those are default naming. This is the column letter, this is the row number. Don't type anything. You just type what is inside in between. Let me type it month. Spread tab, so it's use wet third, and total. Okay, now from here you see there is breakfast, lunch, snack, supper, and totals. Okay, this is it. If you notice here, all these different title are centralized. It's the same thing as in Word. You come here to text alignment, this is center, and you bold it, you bold again, you wait for it to load. Okay, you come again here and you also bold, centralize to centralize, and you bold. Then you enter the different data that has been given. 3,000, mm, 3,800, 250, 4,020, 10,450, 10,300, 11,125. Sorry, here it is then 450, yes, 11,125, there is 9,425, and 10,200, 9,215, 9,200, 9,500, 9,625, 9,150, 3,000, 900, 100, 2,875, and 2,220. Okay, this is what these are all the data, and you see everything is centralized. Just select everything, even this one, select everything. How do you do to select everything? You maintain this, you click on one cell, or you make a cell to be active, you left click and you maintain a left click, and you scroll with the mouse everywhere that you want to select, and then you go on to text alignment. You leave the left click and you come to text alignment, you go to center, and it goes, and everything centralizes. Now they say from the question 1, they say using addition plus operator, calculate the grand total for each type of meal in G8. In G2, write only the formula in the space provided below. You are going to write, as I'm doing, you're going to write. As I said, every time that you want to enter a formula in Excel, you first start with the equal sign. Excel recognizes the formula by when you enter an equal sign. You can do this by using two methods. The easiest method is by using the incorporated formula, which is the sum, because we are adding. When you type the sum, it comes there. You open the bracket, and you see number 1 semicolon, number 2 semicolon. You see, it depends on every year, each type of year. In 2007, it is number 1. There is either comma or there is colon, not semicolon. But here in 2013 is semicolon, and you respect it, please. Number 1, you can click on it, you put semicolon, you click on it, put semicolon, click on it, put semicolon, click on it, put semicolon, click on it, and you see it's the last number, you just close the bracket. Or if you don't want to select each but that is on the same row, you can first of all highlight one, and you maintain the left key or the left click of the mouse. You then select everything. See, select automatically. I mean, from B to colon to F2, it is the group cell. You close it and press enter. It will calculate automatically. It sums automatically. See, that means this is the formula: sum this or this. Or the other method is by just adding. You say this plus this plus this plus this. You create equal sign this plus this plus this plus this, and so forth, and it gives you the same answer. Okay, or let me just do it here. If I put equal sign, I say this plus this plus, I select this plus this plus this, put equal sign, or I press enter. See, it gives the same answer. Don't bother for that, it will always give the same answer. And they say you just write the formula. Either you write this formula or you write this second formula. Just write it as you see on the video. Now number 2 says explain how to copy or auto generate result from cell G3, G4, G5, the formula down to G5. I mean, how do you copy this formula? You can either proceed by using two methods, but I will tell you the easiest method. You see, since I have highlighted this, you highlight this, you come here, you see there is a small cross that came out. You maintain the left click and you just scroll down. it will copy the formula bird, change the formula to all the different cells. You say if I come here, so that it becomes, you see it becomes B3 to B5 to F5. Now if I come here, it's B4 to F4. If I come here, it's B5 to F5. It changes. There are two types of cell reference. We call absolute, and there's absolute cell reference, and there's relative cell reference. We are using relative cell reference. What can change, but what cannot change is an absolute, which it is being activated by adding the dollar sign. This is the, let me just type dollar sign. This is the dollar sign, and when you write that on the cell, it does not change. When even if you scroll, you move it right in the cell, it will not, in the sheet, it will not change. But here we are using relative. That's why I could just scroll using this my small arrow and bring it down. Just write it down here. Number 3 says write down the formula to calculate the grand total for each day in B6 and copy the formula rightward. You come here, this is a grand total. You do the same thing, equal sign. You can write sum, do the same thing, sum, open the bracket. Since we want this total for them on Monday of breakfast, lunch, snack and supper, we select everything and we close the bracket. I press enter. See, it has calculated automatically. I do the same thing. I call my small arrow and I maintain the left click. I scroll it till where I see the different here. Then I end here. Then they say because it says is till F6. This is it. You see it changes. Let me just calculated all this. This is the total. Now say write down the number 4 says write down the values of all totals calculated on table in a corresponding cell. This is calculating all this total is the same thing. I'll just control copy this one and bring it here, and it calculates automatically. You see it is very easy. You see it has calculated this one is from G2 to G5. You see everything has been done clearly. I hope it is understood. Now question 5 says print your work and attach the screen capture on this page. Okay, let me enlarge it for you for this one, for me to explain. So let me delete this because it's not part of our work. Then you see if I go to print preview for us to see how it comes out, you see that here there are no lines. That means nothing has been made. That means these cells are just invisible. Let me centralize this. Centralize. But for us to enter these different borders or table, I select all my work. I come to insert, or if I don't want to come to insert, I come to home. I come here. This is border, bottom border. Come to all borders. Click on it, and it puts the border automatically everywhere that I want it. I hope it's clear. Then when you want to print, you go to the backstage view, go to print. They will ask you to save, or if your computer is connected to a printer, it prints automatically. I hope it is clear. I hope everything is understood, and if you have any question, just let us know through a comment. We are Yontech online revision classes. Please don't forget to like our page, share our page, and to subscribe to our page. Thank you very much for your patience and your